Coming up on Backstage Passport.
Don't do it.
That's good times.
The band's late.
He wanders off.
What if he got kidnapped?
We're in Singapore, the country you're not supposed to do any drugs in.
We're NOFX, screwing up since 1983. But these days we've got mortgages and families. So we're going on a sketchy tour. No country is too obscure. We're gonna drink and cough and fight and snort. We're NOFX, this is Backstage Passport.
We've sold over 6 million records around the world, and over 400,000 of those have been in Japan.
The show has 18,000 tickets sold in advance, so it will be our biggest headlining show ever.
Hi, we're NOFX, and you're watching Your Doggy Style.
So how do you feel to come back to Japan? Did you miss anything?
My favorite place in Japan is Shakey's Pizza.
So what kind of show are you going to bring us today?
Mediocre. Mediocre? You know what that means? Some bands give 100%. We're gonna give 50%. Yes.
What's punk rock music to you? What's the good...
I'll answer that one.
Yes, please.
Punk rock music is great music played by bad, drunk musicians.
Hello!
Pretty much going out in Japan, you're gonna see stuff you've never seen before.
So we're walking around having a good time, and then we come up to this corner and what's this? Get back down.
Yeah, beat him up some more.
Back down.
Hit him.
Welcome to the best corner I've ever been to in my life. Look, Japan's just like America now.
What do we got, Wrigley? Show me.
Well, we got the puker.
We got business boozy, and we got business beater. This is my kind of fun.
I love when he's just on the phone while he's beating this guy up.
And he was just pummeling this guy, and the guy he had like one shoe off, and he's in the flowers, and we have our translator, so she's explaining what they're saying, and it's pretty funny.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm in the middle of something right now. Can you hold on 1 second? I'm here at the cross station in front of the restaurant we were just at. Yeah, sorry, can you meet me here? He said.
Is that what he said?
Shoes off, he's getting work.
Calm down. But he can't calm down.
I have never been so entertained.
God. Arigato! Arigato!
Full entertainment. Great entertainment value.
They may have had fun on the street corner, but we're gonna see the real dark side of Japan. We're going to a place called Osaka Jail. It's a domination club, and there's a bunch of dominatrixes, and they beat you up. Follow me. We're going to jail. Hey! We walk in, wave hi to everybody, and the first thing we see is some guy getting his ass beat.
He knows how to use a hand. Look at that.
And then we see a guy tied to a cross.
It's all pretty awesome and pretty intense.
And then they start the show, and these two girls who work there, one gets tied up and one beats the hell out of her. And she was hitting her hard. Then after that, we're sitting having a drink, and the head mistress comes up to me.
Oh, they don't have any Japanese.
What is she saying?
You want to participate or you just want to watch her a little bit?
She was pretty scary, so I just pointed at Jay, said he'll do it.
Absolute shibari, cold noodles and hot sake. The mistress bar in Roppongi is the place.
They basically tied my chest, my hands behind me, and suspended me from the ceiling, and then tied my feet.
They're burning candle wax on him, and the mistress takes the candle and just puts it out right on his chest, and he has this huge grin on his face. I was thinking, ah! And he was just Yeah! I'll do it.
For just under 10,000 yen, you can visit hell and come back again. For the process of growing and healing.
That's good times. It's pretty painful, but yeah, I guess it's good pain.
So, how's the ass doing this morning? Gonna check it out?
You want to check it out?
Oh, for sure. Whoa, who beat your ass?
Nice, relaxing evening.
Can I see?
The one guy who wasn't having any fun in Japan was Kent. He had to work.
So we're in Japan, and I find out from the promoter in Singapore that we have to have these visas for the band members, or we're not getting into Singapore. We really appreciate your help in this, and I hope all goes well. Our lives are in your hands. Hello, sorry, I couldn't hear you. There was some noise. Great. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Seriously, dude? F off.
He's stressed out, man. He's dealing with so much bullshit and all of us, and you know, it's like managing a bunch of little kids from a softball team, you know?
So it's really stressful, and then I get a call from this promoter in Singapore, and while I'm talking to him, the guys are throwing stuff at me and taunting me, as they like to do when I'm stressed out because they want to see me die. The biggest concern now is just getting into these countries. The main problem is the fact that only the band and Jay Walker have work permits, so the guy's telling the rest of us to come in as tourists, and I'm not willing to go and actually lie to authorities in these countries. Ultimately, I think lying to them directly and then going in and playing a show could land us all in jail. Absolutely worried, 100%.
The band's late. They lost Hefe.
What if he got kidnapped? I don't know what to do. We've never played Singapore before, and we have to get in. I've been on the phone to the promoter, I've been on the phone to the consulate, and now I've got to take this off day and take a train back to Tokyo and secure these visas, or we're not getting in. Don't you know, I'm going to Tokyo right now. By myself. A roadblock is a task which only one member of the team may complete. In this roadblock, one team member will go to Tokyo and secure visas for Malaysia. The band, they don't even care. They don't need me as far as they know, till I'm gone. They never have to worry about anything because of me, and they're very used to it. One of my favorite times everyone Smelly was like, yeah, I don't know what you do.
You know, Kent does so much that in actuality, I don't really know what he does.
I really don't think the band recognized what I go through and the amount of stress I'm under and the amount of minute detail that I've got to scrutinize to get this stuff to actually happen. Thank you very much. So stoked. So it was a huge relief to finally have the Singapore visas. It was kind of triumphant, you know, because it was the next leg of the journey and an important one. Yeah. We have returned. See how indispensable I am?
Yeah. You're not indispensable.
Oh, thanks.
What's indispensable mean?
I don't know, but I'm not it.
Oh, I thought it meant despicable.
You're not indispensable. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I don't think they quite get it, but I think they do appreciate it. All I really want you guys to do is look at your new visas and your new passports.
Wow. Cool, look at that. Oh my God, and they put a stamp that says,
yeah,
trafficking of illegal drugs carries a death penalty.
What's on his face?
Trafficking of illegal drugs will be punishable by death. We get our visas back, and there's a stamp in there. It has drug trafficking, and it has death penalty in there, which you don't want to see together, especially when you're a drug user. I have Ambien and Rosarin. I have Ambien and Rosarin, but they both have prescriptions. And Valium. Actually, I'm not nervous at all. I got rid of all my drugs. I seriously have very little doubt that if you get caught with a really small amount of some drug, that nothing bad is going to happen to you. They make it pretty clear in the Singapore airport that you shouldn't bring drugs there.
I worry because this is a place where you get caned for chewing gum, and I don't want anyone to go to jail for doing drugs in Singapore for the rest of their lives. So we have a lobby call in Singapore to go down to the show to perform the sold-out concert, and Hefe's nowhere to be found. Well, I don't know, we had a miscommunication with Hefe over dinner, and we had to leave by 8:30 would have been good.
The band's late. They lost Hefe. We just got a message that they lost Hefe.
Hefe always does this kind of He knows we play at 9, or he should know that at least.
He wanders off. So, yeah, we have no Mexican.
Any theory about what might have happened to him?
Shiny light somewhere, big red button. Follow the light, shiny red button.
When he doesn't show up, no way to reach him, nothing I can do but freak out and worry and stress and pace. Go look for him in Singapore? I don't think so. What if he got kidnapped?
What's he gonna do? He's gonna stand in one spot and just go, someone find me.
Showtime shows up, nobody's there, so I, talk to the crowd a little bit, because at some point, if they turn on you, then you're hosed, because there's, thousands of them and only a couple of us, so it could get, real ugly real fast.
Hey, there's a problem picking up the guys, but they'll be here any second, so just be patient, and we're all ready, so as soon as they get here, it'll be fine, okay? Cool.
Meanwhile, we have no idea, so it might be an hour, who knows?
I don't know what to do.
We're in Singapore, the country you're not supposed to do any drugs in.
Oh! Woo!
Ah! I've never been so messed up in my whole life.
We're still at the hotel. It's 5 minutes after we're supposed to go on. The venue's packed, and Hefe's still nowhere to be found.
Is he not there?
I talked to Smelly to be sure. He texted him and said we lost him.
I just ate Kenny Rogers' roast of Siri. Had half a chicken, corn on the cob, mashed potatoes, cornbread, honey baked beans. It's delicious.
Hefe shows up 5 minutes after we're supposed to be on stage. He has no idea he's late, and he's got a cookie. Can I say What the hell happened to you?
I had Kenny Rogers' roast of Siri chicken.
Run at 9.
What time is it?
5 after 9.
We're getting there just in time to play. Actually, we're getting there about 15 minutes too late to be on stage, so we got to get out of this van and get right on stage. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
They ain't one thing, it's another. I swear to God, we're the most dysfunctional organization there is.
I was coffee drinking, and I don't have a watch. I didn't keep track of what time it was.
You know, it's really hard to find a Mexican in Singapore. It's not my fault, I swear. It was my manager.
Since you could be put to death for drugs in Singapore, we thought it'd be the perfect place to score some. Buying drugs in Singapore. Who said it can't be done? But we never really found out what they were. I don't know what this is. We're in Singapore. The country you're not supposed to do any drugs in. And I'm gonna do green right here.
Isn't that bad?
It's fun. I feel photosynthesis. This is green tea ice cream.
I'm seriously like 7 semi trucks are hitting me right now like this, but they're made of marshmallows. Please don't die.
I can usually handle myself pretty well, but I was not here. I was on some other plane. So calling Melvin wasn't something that I normally do. Just talk to me, buddy. Buddy, you have to help me. Don't do any of this because I need someone to not do any of it. You're my friend, right?
You know what I mean? Like just...
You're my best friend. Just come down for a second. 928.
Come in my room.
Just for a second. Come out. Ah!
I wanted to just go to sleep, but Mike wasn't gonna let me do that.
Buddy.
I could hear outside my door Mike's voice. Bro.
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 Oh, bro.
But I just put the pillow over my head and tried to go back to sleep.
I mean, you don't want to party. I'm good. I don't think it was drugs. I think it was chlorophyll. Some kind of photosynthesis. Chlorophyll.
I couldn't sleep. I just got up, got dressed, and went down to Mike's room.
Thank you.
Came. You kept telling him not to call you, buddy.
What's wrong with you, man?
He needed you.
He just had to give me a big hug, and I could tell he needed a hug. We kind of take care of each other like that, really.
So you don't do the whole thing.
When you came up to me in 1985 and said, Mike, help me. I smoke PCP. It's me. Right now. I need someone who's based in reality.
Okay, you're gonna be all right.
Cops.
That's a voting knock. Who is it?
Is there more? Where did we go?
There's more.
You should really do half a line, because if you don't, I will. Because, oh my God, I was made out of rubber, and I was 10 million miles high. It was so good.
The initial impact.
Just thanks for coming in here.
Oh my God.
And then it's fine. And once it's fine, it's really fine. It's so finite.
I didn't half of that.
Doesn't it hurt?
Doesn't even hurt.
Don't finish it. Don't finish it. You're right to help me.
You know what I mean? Like.
In this case, I needed someone that I've known for a long time to kind of bring me down. And he passed me on the shoulder and says, "You're gonna be all right, Mike. Now where's my line?" You just made the worst choice of your life. So you have to hang with us, because we're ready.
It was us or not us. That's normal when we get downstairs, everyone, all the time. Michael, especially you, because you're the one that acts the least normal.
I know, but I've never been this wasted my whole life.
Here we are, riding the Green Dragon in one of the scariest places in the world to get caught doing drugs, and we're about to go out in public, so I gotta lay down some ground rules. You guys, I have an important announcement to make.
Yeah.
Can't talk about it at all. You can't say drugs. Everyone speaks English. Don't say drugs. Don't say high. Don't say green. Don't say Martian. Don't say anything weird. You're drunk.
You got a point.
last night was really fun. That's what I heard from almost everyone. I got a hand stamp, but not a first-hand account.
Doing drugs probably wasn't the smartest, but how many people get to ride the Green Dragon in Singapore?
Did you guys do it?
You know what it was.
First rule of the Green Dragon is you don't talk about the Green Dragon.